what's going on, guys? My name is Shane. So today I have this jewelry armoire that I have had for years, but I've actually started to keep a lot of my makeup that I didn't really use anymore in here. Not every drawer is full. Like I was gonna say, I think that one's empty and that one is kind of empty, but there's just a lot of stuff in here that I don't use anymore, and this space could really come in handy for a lot of the makeup that I own now. So you guys liked my nail polish declutter video so much, which I am planning on doing a second part to that, but I kind of want to do a makeup storage declutter. And if you hear my daughter in the background, she's Dandy. She's filming with me today, so I hope you don't mind. But let's just get started. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just start with the very top drawer. So I'm literally just gonna pull stuff out, and I do have a trash bag ready to go for any makeup I decide not to keep. I feel like this is such an old lipstick. Like, I feel like I've had this forever, and it's just, I mean, it's just a red, but I have so many reds, and I don't think I've ever, I don't like this. Look at how it's swatching. It's really, really, really sheer. It's kind of glossy. It looks gross, so I'm just gonna throw this one out. Alright, next it looks like we have this, I think it's a lip liner. This is from Too Faced, actually, which is really bizarre to me because I don't think I've ever purchased a Too Faced lip liner, but the cap has been off of this for Lord knows how long, but oh yeah, it's totally dried out. Completely dried out, so this is going in the trash. Alright, here's another no-name lipstick, just in this black, oh dear lord. Oh my goodness, so that's where that went. So a long time ago, I purchased this pocket knife that looks like a lipstick tube. Oh my god, that is so funny. I can't even believe that I just found that, but yeah, I own one of those. Okay, sorry guys, we're back from a quick break. So I just decided to start filming again once my daughter was asleep. Not for any other reason except that I don't have an external microphone on my camera, so I wanted to make sure that you could hear everything that I was saying. So with her down, we'll continue. So I was still working on this drawer, the first drawer here. So it looks like we have this lip gloss, and to be honest, I'm just not huge into lip glosses. I'm really into matte lips, and lip glosses, I don't know, I've just never liked the feeling of them on my lips. I just always felt like they were really sticky, and this is really sheer. I mean, there's very little pink in it, but it's almost like a clear gloss. And again, because I don't really wear lip glosses to begin with, I think this is gonna be thrown out. I actually have a couple of these no-name, oh actually they're from Mary Kay. I remember my mom used to do Mary Kay, so maybe this is from that. But this first color is in the color Sunburst, which looks like this pretty orangey red. It's a pretty color, but just swatching it, it feels very dry. I think it's just sat in my drawer for so long, so it's not super creamy, and I don't know, it just seems a little bit splotchy to me, so I'm probably gonna toss this one. I have two more of the same kinds of brands in here. This one is in the color Sunset, and we have one in the color Dusty Rose. So I'll see if these have dried out. So this is Dusty Rose. Again, a really beautiful color, but we'll see how it swatches. This one feels a little bit better than the first one, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like even the swatch maybe looks a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, but I don't know, I don't wear creamy lipsticks all that often, but I might hold on to this one just because it is such a pretty color. And then this other one called Sunset is this color here. We'll give it a swatch. Oh no, oh yeah, that's super dried up, so I'm gonna have to toss this one. Like, you can even see from just here, like, it's dirty. I have not been through these things in a really long time, and that's really why I want to make this video. But we have another plain black lipstick tube here. Oh, you can actually even see the lipstick from one side. This is from Revlon, which I don't remember using Revlon colors, but it's actually this really pretty brown. I may hold on to this if it it's really sheer. Like really sheer. I mean, you can build it up a little bit, but oh, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna hang on to it just because the fall is right around the corner, and I think this color may actually be really gorgeous. The last product in this drawer is from Stila, and I remember actually getting this from a Birchbox. So it's a Stay All Day liquid lipstick. I don't know if it maybe dries matte. So what I'm gonna do, whoa, that's actually extremely pigmented. I'm gonna hold on to it for now, but I want to do a little bit of a test with you guys, so I'm gonna let this dry. We'll move on to the next drawer, and then once it dries, I'll let you know what the finish is like. Drawer number 2, dear Lord. Okay, drawer number 2 is just a crap load of Lord knows what. I see a palette in here, but the majority of it looks like it's lip products. So this one palette, I remember, look how disgusting this is. Like, there's something sticky on it and I don't even know, so I'm probably just gonna throw it out because the packaging is so dirty. But I used to buy these quads all the time in high school. They're honestly pretty good quads. I mean, the color payoff, I always found it maybe a little bit chalky, but even for like beginners, or if you just want to expand your makeup collection without paying a ton of money, these are good quads, especially when they're fresh. Keep in mind, this has been sitting in this drawer for Lord knows how long, so at least that one is super pigmented, but the other ones are still kind of light, especially this one here that I swatched on my pinky. It's kind of having a hard time showing up on camera, but I am gonna toss this just because it is very old and I don't really use it and I don't want to keep the clutter, but I do recommend these quads. On to some more lip products, so I'm just gonna start pulling some stuff out. So this is from Cutlass Lip Stain. I don't remember the last time I've used this thing. Ugh. And it's quite dried up, so this is in the trash. Honestly, there are quite a bit of lip glosses here, and I may just keep 1 or 2 in case I'm ever doing a look with lip glosses, but as I mentioned earlier in this video, I don't wear them. I don't like the sticky feeling. They transfer easily. You have to reapply them 1,000 times, so I think I'm gonna toss them, and it's sad because you can see that I have quite a bit of a collection of them, but I'm just gonna go through them quickly and then just show you the ones that I think I'm gonna decide to keep. Okay, so I've narrowed it down to 4 glosses. So I decided to keep this like really light mauvey dusty pink color, and I kept all of these with looks in mind. I just feel like the ones I'm gonna show you can really come in handy with some specific looks. Like if I'm just doing a really sexy look. I think lip glosses are very sexy, but again, I just don't like how they feel. But I just really liked this color, so I'm hanging on to that, and that's from Liplicious. I don't know if that's a Victoria's Secret color, but it's in the color Whipped Vanilla. Then I think I'm gonna keep this because it is kind of a clear gloss. I think a little bit of pink got into it, but because it's soothing, yeah, I mean, it pretty much comes out clear. So I wanted to keep at least 1 clear gloss, but it's from Neutrogena and it's a lip smoother, so it's not just a lip gloss. Then I decided to hang on to the lip gloss. Wow, I butchered that one, by L'Oreal. I just thought it was a really nice, pretty pink color. I'm running out of swatching room, and just a little bit, more of a pink than this one is. So I don't know. This is my train of thought and I'm sharing it with you. And this last one is from Rimmel London. It's a Stay Glossy. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it because it's really sheer. I thought it might have a little bit more of a color payoff, but that swatch right there, right here, it's really sheer. So in the trash you go, or the floor. Next I have this Maybelline Super Stay 10 Stain Gloss. I don't even remember, like, oh, ew, that is not attractive. But I do like the applicator. I just think it's kind of like a unique doe foot applicator, but I'm running out of Swatching space, I'm not too sure about this. Again, it's just really sheer. I don't like products that I have to do 1,000 layers to get like a really opaque color, so I think this is trashed. I feel like I use this Mary Kay product so much because the packaging is so familiar to me, but this is the Mary Kay Signature Constant Color Lip Cream in the color Warm Blush. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this, but I am gonna do a quick swatch of it. Ooh, it's kind of dry. Ugh. It's kind of like sticky. Like that doesn't feel good even on my hands, so I doubt it's gonna feel good on my lips. Same exact brand from the one I just showed you, but this is in the color Watermelon. It feels a lot better than the one that I just showed you, but again, it's super sheer, so I think this one is gonna go too. It's more of a glossy texture than a lipstick. We have this light pink tube, Full and Radiant Lip something. I can't read it. Oh! I truly did not expect that. Let me read that a little closer. Maybe you guys can help me make out what this top says. Full and Radiant Lip something. I don't know, but it's like, let me put this on my lips and see how it feels. Actually, you guys, this is really moisturizing. I'm gonna hold on to this, and if you want to hear more about this, then make sure you're watching my vlogs, because I'll definitely tell you guys if I keep using it or end up throwing it out. But for now, I'm gonna use it because it's almost like a chapstick. I have a couple regular chapsticks in here, but I think both of them are pretty gnarly. So that one's definitely gonna be thrown out, and this one, ew, what is that? That is thrown out too. A random cap, not sure why. Next we have this Burt's Bees chapstick as well. I actually really like Burt's Bees chapsticks. I kind of want to try more of Burt's Bees products, so if you use any, let me know. But yeah, just a normal chapstick, but these will definitely come in handy, especially with the colder seasons coming. Next, I have this Revlon Color Stay. I feel like everything is called Color Stay from Revlon, but if I pull this out, if it's I was gonna say, if it's opaque, then I may keep it, but I mean, it does have nice color payoff, especially with just one layer, but the color itself, I don't think it's gonna look right on me. I think it's just gonna really make me look paler than I already am. Another Super Stay from Maybelline. I don't think I'm gonna hang on to it, but we'll see, again with the applicator. And that's actually a pretty color, but it's not something that I would wear on a day-to-day basis, just because it's not gonna stay on. Like, I can tell you that right now. I'm gonna have to apply this 1,000 times. Do I want to keep it for a look? I really don't think so. I'm gonna totally butcher the name, so don't kill me, but it's Mirenese something. A glossy kiss in the color Perfect Kiss. Ooh, that is not a perfect kiss, girl. I like the concept of the packaging with like the lip pencil. I feel like they're very easy to apply, and I'm not gonna lie, that's extremely creamy. Can you kind of see how it almost has like a metallic finish? So I might actually hang on to this. Here's another Burt's Bees chapstick, but sometimes these like colored ones can get a bit weird. Okay, actually still looks pretty good. Oh, not sure if I like the color though. Yeah, I think we're gonna toss this one. And the last one out of this drawer is a Lasting Finish Kiss and Stay Lip Gloss. The only reason I didn't throw this one out with the lip glosses is because I had this side too that I want to give a try. If it's good, I'll just keep the whole thing for just this side. But it kind of looked matte to me, but now swatching it, it's a gloss. Moving right along to, oh no, that's the same drawer. Moving right on, that one's empty. Okay, moving on to this end. There's 2 products in this one. Another Burt's Bees chapstick. Why I have so many of these lying around, I'll never know, but that's actually a good thing. I can keep one in my car, keep one in my pocketbook, and you're out of focus. Fantastic. And this is from SW Basics. Oh my goodness. But that's just That's just gross. Alright, we're actually down to our last two drawers, and you can see my trash barrel right there. Anyways, the second to last drawer, oh, it only has 2 products in here as well. Why? No idea. Just looking at this product, it's gonna go. I think this was like an eyeshadow duo almost, but it's clearly been used and loved, and it's well past its time to get thrown out. This, however, I don't think I'm gonna hang on to it, but I did want to show you guys this. This used to be my favorite foundation, and I'll show you why. So this is the L'Oreal Magic Smooth Souffle. This was the most interesting product to me in high school ever. So this is what the foundation looks like, obviously used, but like the formula is so creamy, like it's actually kind of fun to touch. I use this all the time, but I just feel like, I mean, now that it's dried out, maybe not so much, but like just applying a little bit on my arm, the finish is beautiful. Like it's such a flawless finish. Just like looking at this area that I applied foundation compared to the other area, obviously the color may be a little bit off now, but it just made this area so smooth and like completely poreless. So I really love this foundation. I'm actually considering seeing if L'Oreal still carries these foundations and find my shade again and give it a try, because right now I use a high-end foundation, but girl, that gets expensive to replace all time. So maybe like this would be my everyday foundation, and then like if I'm going somewhere special or need heavy coverage, that I would use my Kat Von D foundation. I don't know, there may be an upcoming video with this if I can find it. Alright, and our last drawer, ooh, it's actually full of stuff. Alright, let me just go ahead and grab something. Yeah, this is pretty gnarly, but I remember this was the Victoria's Secret. I think it came in like a gift bag, and you pop it open, and there's a whole bunch of shadows in here. I do remember using this for a while, but I just found that the colors weren't crazy pigmented. There's definitely some pretty colors in here. Like I love this navy blue, and the emerald green that I just swatched is beautiful. The purple, I don't know if I've ever tried the purple. I don't know. I mean, they're pretty pigmented, but I don't know. See, the thing about this is there are certain colors in here that I don't own in other palettes, like this baby blue one. I don't think I have these exact colors, and I really love this green and this navy. So honestly, I don't want to keep this big thing because it is so bulky. I don't even know what, oh, it's a blush. It's a blush and a bronzer that I've never used, which actually both of them aren't too bad, but I don't want to keep this huge compact. I feel like it's extremely bulky, so I may end up just depotting these and getting myself a Z palette and just going through like all the palettes that I don't want to hang on to the entire palette, just certain colors, and depot them. So we're just going to hang on to that for now because that's a potential DIY project in the future. Alright, let's see what else we got going on in here. Alright, we have 2 Mary Kay medium coverage foundations. I was gonna say both of them are probably the same, except one has a gray cap and one has a nasty pink cap. They're actually both in the exact same color, so right away I'm just gonna throw out the pink cap one just because it's so dirty. Because like I said, just with the foundation, sometimes I really don't want to go out and spend, you know, 30, 40 bucks on a foundation if I have one. Whoop! Okay, so it's super thin, but let me see what the coverage is like. I don't really like it. It kind of seems that it's sinking into my pores. I know it probably won't show up too well on camera for you guys, but in person I can see where it's sinking into my skin, and that's something I definitely don't want, especially if I'm trying to cover stuff on my face. I don't want it to sink into my face. I'd rather it, oh my goodness, it's because I have the swatches still on my fingers. So it's sinking into the skin. It's very runny coming out of the packaging itself, and it doesn't really match. So for those reasons, this is gonna go. Alright, I see a couple lip glosses in here, so this video isn't 1,000 minutes long. I'm just gonna throw out the ones that I am not interested in keeping. why there's a marker in here, we may never know. Okay, so this next thing, again, same deal. If this palette I find colors that I really enjoy, I'll just end up depotting them because, again, I feel like it's a very bulky package. But let's see what's in here. So actually, the good thing about these is I think they actually pop right out. Oh, okay, they do. Okay, so this palette made it very easy for me if I end up really enjoying any of the colors. So this first one is this like navy blue duo, which I'll swatch really quick. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I'm gonna hang on to that one. I'll put that with the Victoria's Secret palette. Okay, that one's empty. No, that one must have been empty from the get-go. It's kind of cool because you can just use these buttons to... Ah, my finger's stuck. Okay. Yeah, you just pop them right out and you can kind of build your own palette. I think that's what this was all about. So I have 4 colors to show you. So this first one is a really pretty, almost like grayish, toned down emerald. Oh wow, it's actually really gray. In the packaging itself, it looks quite green, but as soon as I swatched it, I definitely knew that was a gray. I need to swatch that again. It's nice. I'm gonna have to compare this one to my next one and see which one I want to keep, because I definitely don't want to hold on to both because I own a very similar color to this in a NYX single. Next we have this really nice mauvey dusty pink color, so we'll swatch that. Again, I'm actually quite impressed with these pigments. I mean, they're not, you know, the most fantastic things in the world. They were a tiny bit chalky to me, but the color payoff is really nice. So I may hold on to this one as well because I don't think I have anything similar. Maybe my Carly Bybel palette has something somewhat along the lines. Just like the gray one I swatched, I'll just compare the colors and see if I hang on to it. Then we have this nice shimmery beige color, which is always a nice neutral to have. You know what, the color payoff isn't fantastic, and I already own so many nude palettes that I think I'm just gonna let this one go. So this color was gonna be fantastic for the fall, I can already tell, but I'm just gonna swatch it real quick. Ooh, it's actually really nice. Again, I'm gonna check my Carly Bybel palette and make sure there's not something similar, because I know her palette just had a lot of these types of colors, so as long as it's not in that palette, I'll hold on to it. Next, I have this duo purple eyeshadow, which I don't have a lot of purple eyeshadows. To be honest, I just don't wear purple on my lids very often, but if the color is nice, which it's not. No, the color payoff is kind of junk, so I'm gonna throw this out. I remember using this all the freaking time, but now I can't remember if it's a foundation or like what it is. But this was the most interesting product in the world to me before. But it's like a, I don't know, when there was a lot more product in here, like there's this screen almost, like you can hear it, and the product is under the screen. I'm definitely gonna throw this out, but I can't remember if this was a foundation or not. All it says is Revlon Photo Ready Compact Makeup with SPF 20. Cream makeup instantly liquefies for complete coverage and superior blendability. Okay, so it was a foundation. Again, I remember when I was little using this all the time when I was actually allowed to start doing my makeup, but I think the color is like way too dark for me, so I must have looked a little crazy. Well, maybe not. It just looks a lot darker in the packaging, but either way, this has got to go. Only 2 more things, and this is definitely going to be thrown out, but I wanted to show you because I used to use, it was a quad. I used to use this all the time. This is from Sally Girl. It's a Shimmer Stripes. Oh, okay, the rest of it's not in English, so it's just the Shimmer Stripes. Loved this. If you have a young girl in your family who likes wearing like nude eyeshadows, if you can get your hands on this, I definitely would, because I remember this being one of my favorites. Last but not least, again, one of the coolest products I thought of when I was a kid. Like, this was awesome. So this is the Maybelline Dream Nude Air Foam Foundation. So it comes with this little pump. Oh, isn't that so cool? Now, I'll tell you right away, the smell is gnarly, but like, I mean, just applying this was so much fun to me. I mean, it's wicked orange. I mean, you can see as I'm blending it out, this color did not match me at all. I probably looked like I had such a bad spray tan. And I do remember it actually having pretty decent coverage, but it doesn't match me. I don't use it anymore. In the trash you go. So that is actually everything. We went through all the drawers. I'm telling you, the only things left in here are the products that we decided to keep. There's a few here. I actually still have some up here, but that knife, we'll put that away for now. We went through absolutely everything, and I just feel better not opening these, and especially on the bottom drawer, just seeing a massive pile of products. We cleared out pretty much everything, so I'll be able to clean this really well, clean this, and put some makeup that I wanted to store back in here. If you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and leave a big thumbs up, and if you want to be notified about my next video, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button I left for you down in the corner. If you have any ideas for future decluttering videos or any other videos you may like to see, please let me know down in the comments, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye!